Hi there and welcome back. Well, this story is going to be more about something that I've done in my past. So, I used to be a security manager. Started as a security guard, worked my way up to being a manager. And I had a few set people that I chose as like my second in command, like a supervisor, and then my lower managers. And my supervisor was having a problem. He said to me, like, someone was stealing his coffee, and I was really starting to get to him because he didn't have much money at the time, and he could only get what he could afford. So you can understand when people take things that they shouldn't, and it's like it gets annoying because that's for you, not for everyone else. It's only when you can, like you can say, okay, you can have on this or that, but like when people just start taking things, it gets annoying. So he said to me, "What can he do?" I said, "I don't really know because you can't easily just pinpoint anyone here, because then it's going to be a problem." So he said, "Okay, boss, I'll figure something out." And I did ask him, like, what do you do? He said, you'll find out, but it's not going to be drastic, but you'll find out. And I'm wondering the whole day, like, what has he done? Because I don't want you don't want to have anyone like sickly or something bad, because that's not really etiquette. Well, we found out who the thief was. Funny enough, it was one of my cousins. He stole the coffee, and this is what happened. So my supervisor had enough of his coffee being stolen, so he decided to take Brutlax, which is kind of like a chocolate laxative. When you grind it up, it looks like coffee. So he took out half his coffee, put it in a bag separately, took this laxative, ground it up, make it look like coffee, put it in the coffee, mix it together. You couldn't tell the difference. And yeah, that's how I found out that my cousin was a thief, because he shat himself that day, literally 5 times. He ended up with diarrhea, but he's alright. It was only for that day, but yeah. Something you can learn from this: don't steal people's stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. Hi there, welcome back. So, if you had a father like mine, you would have learned how to play games a long time ago. And my dad had this way when he wanted us to like go outside and play a lot, but he did get us like things like video games, just if there's nothing to do outside. So if it was raining, he we could play like games and stuff like that, or do something together as a family. But other times, like when he wasn't there, or when my mother was busy doing something, it would keep us busy, so we're not like in their way all the time. So they'd give us a video game. Don't think of it like as a way to get rid of your kids. It's like if you have too much work to do. So my father would be out fixing something. My mother would be studying for her UNISA and things like that, like her degrees. So you couldn't be interrupted all the time. So my parents so we always had a swimming pool, or there was at least a video game, couple movies. There was always something for us to do. And one of these things was my father. He actually started to like video games more, because remember when he started playing, he didn't play as much. He just played the old Nintendo games, smaller things, and he eventually moved on to things like Need for Speed, with the Gran Turismo, things like that. And I remember there was one, I think it was called Need for Speed Porsche 2000, and in that game you could give yourself a nickname. And my father's nickname was Fast Ed, and my brother and I decided to go in and change one letter of that name, put the F to a B. I'm pretty sure you can figure out what we were going for there. He comes in, sees the name, and all you hear from his bedroom is, "Little bastards!" Yes. We changed his name from Fast Ed to Bast Ed. Say that fast. Catch you in the next one. Hey there and welcome back. So as you know, I'm telling stories about my past, present, future, well, context future, but I mean, like, things I've done in my past and getting up to where I am now. So, there was a time I said where, when I was really young with my brother, we did a lot of naughty stuff. And one of these things was, we, if you know the fencing back in the time, it was like really low. Like, the fences were like really, really low. It was just to keep your dogs in the yard. So you could pretty much like run and jump over the fence. I mean, they didn't need much effort to. So, the one neighbor behind us was growing an orange tree. And of course, we didn't have orange tree. So my brother and I would run in now and then and steal a couple of orange trees. I mean, not oranges, not the whole tree, just the oranges. And this guy, this neighbor behind us started to get annoyed, so he called my father. And he goes, "Your boys are stealing my oranges." And my dad's like, "No, they're not. My boys are angels. They don't steal anything. Now, first off, go back inside. I'll go up." This guy, he just goes back to his house, and my dad goes as a packer. He goes, "Quickly, go some more oranges." Yeah. I don't know what moral story that is, but, my dad was funny. Get to the next one.